morning. Today is Friday. It is November 3rd, and it is day one. Couple of announcements today. First, Poppies will be in the office starting today or tomorrow, today or Monday. We are doing our Remembrance Day kind of ceremony on Tuesday next week because we've got a couple of days off. I will get to that. But bring a donation and you can get a poppy, and those will be there. Okay, so shout out. No, I'm going to skip this. Lost and Found is up. That will get cleaned up next week. Quarter one options end on Tuesday next week, and Wednesday next week we are having a full Junior Achievement Career Day. It's all day, and so that's kind of what it's looking at. Tuesday we'll do Remembrance Day during pack time, and then you've got a whole bunch of days off. So we are off Thursday, Friday next week, and then Monday, Tuesday the following week, so we get the fall break in there, and that is coming, so I'll talk more about that next week. After school today is cheer practice. Okay, so Bike-a-thon, let's talk about that first. The due date to get everything in is going to be November 8th. We know that Halloween kind of was busy and you may have forgotten, but you need to have the Google form filled out in the Wolfpack Google Classroom. The permission form needs to be signed by your parents, and each team member has to pay $15. When those three things are done, then you are registered. If you do not have those three things done, you are not registered. So the deadline is Wednesday, November 8th. Okay, so keep that in mind. We want to see as many teams as possible participate, and the following three teams have won a pizza party or a pizza from Boston Pizza. So we've got the Fab Five, the Fairies, and the Ballin Bikers, who are the first three teams, and they didn't do all they didn't just fill out the form, they did all the things. They did the form, permission forms, and the $15. So you had to have done all of those things to qualify, and they are good to go. Okay, so I'm going to start talking about Bike-a-thon every day, and let's get those forms in as quickly as possible and that money in so that we can go on to phase two. Okay, we just want to give out a special shout out to my friends in Social Studies 7-3 because I promised I would, and because I love you so much. You're my new favorites. Okay, anybody else could try to be my favorite tomorrow. That would work for me. And I want to talk a little bit about more about Métis Week because you might be asking, like, where did the Métis live? That's a question we're going to talk about today. So, way of dividing and distributing land into long, narrow parcels was used in many early settlements across the Métis homeland, such as St. Albert, Edmonton, Prince Albert, and Red River. As the name suggests, these lots were positioned along waterways, and so that everybody would have access to water, which is important for drinking and cleaning and fishing and transportation. The forested areas also were protected for building materials and fuel and space to farm. It was an adaptation of the French. I love Miss Gray for sounding this out for me because I can't say it. I can't say it at all. Anyways, it's part of the French system. Extra fact, get extra points today for this fact. River Lot 56 is located adjacent to St. Albert Kingswood Park, and that is in St. Albert right now. You can actually go see where that was. So extra fact there, just so you know, that's a Métis settlement. And so today, Métis celebrate not just only their historical roots and self-identity, but also their distinct history, thriving peoplehood, and vibrant culture. Okay, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a great weekend, everyone. Get some rest, and next week's a 3-day week. We've got this, y'all. I love you. Have a fantastic day of learning.